So it's lovely to be here to talk with you. And maybe we could start by you just reminding us both of how the two institutions, Birkbeck and the University of Sao Paulo, and the two departments, the Department of Psychosocial Studies and the Social Psychology Department at the University of Sao Paulo, got together.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, since the beginning it was, we thought about a broad agreement, meaning that it comprehends undergraduate students, postgraduate students, staff, researchers, and the working people in both universities.
So you get this wonderful migration then of different literatures that have and haven't found their way across the two geopolitical locations, so that what might feel very familiar for us in terms of what we're drawing from, say, the North American context or European context or a South American context is different from what you're drawing on, and so we get those nice gaps in the literature and are able to sort of bring something new to one another. But I wonder if you want to tell us a bit about what might happen if our students, so some of our master's students, might want to come over to the University of Sao Paulo.
I think that we have also a very lively now experience in postgraduate courses. Our students are invited very much to an interdisciplinary way of looking to their objects, so they can run from different departments in philosophy, social sciences, all humanities, and in social psychology. I think our department, although it's called Social Psychology Department, as you said, had lots of links with your thoughts. I mean, basically on critical theory, psychoanalysis applied to social issues. They're mainly on vulnerability, social vulnerabilities like unemployment, migrations, violence, urban violence. So as I see that Europe is going through such a difficult social moment and going through some issues we've been dealing for a long while, I think that it would be very stimulating for your students to see the Brazilian experiences and reflections on this area.
Because I was trying to think about what was so exciting when we first made this link. It was something about the way that psychosocial studies in the UK is very new. It's very much in formation as a kind of new interdisciplinary space, something that wants to deliberately keep holding on to some account of psychic life, even when that account talks in terms of the social formation of the psyche and vice versa. And to find a department that was already thinking about these things almost as a matter of course, as very much part of a tradition within psychology, and a very interdisciplinary tradition, a very political way of thinking. Perhaps because of the politics of Latin America, where the political is kind of in some ways forced into awareness in a perhaps more dramatic way, was that made the connection very exciting for us.
I think that is a kind of similar ethical and political stand to the world that, as you said, we developed in a country of high social inequalities, and taking knowledge and research a bit as kind of denouncement of this inequality and injustice. And I think that your department is very much sensitive to this kind of question.
Yeah, absolutely. So I just want to thank you very much for talking with us about
thank
the
you
link.
To go on with this link, expanding it with staffs, researchers, students, and the administrative people.
And ideas. Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much, Belinda.
Okay, thank you.